Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay. What is up, guys? It's Willie here with Visions. And today we're going to be reviewing the new Pusha T album, Daytona. We're just going to be going track by track, telling you guys how we feel about it, and then we come to a verdict at the end. So, yeah.
All right.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'll start off. Let's kick this review off with the first track on Daytona.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I like this track. I thought this track was cool. I like the beat. I really like the beat.
The beat is fun.
Oh, what, you don't like the beat?
I said the beat is good.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I just don't like his flow. He sounds like Kanye on the album, on that track.
I didn't really hear it. If any,
Listen to it again and you'll see. And honestly, I don't. Like, it's too slow. Honestly, it's too slow, and that's really what it is. But I do like how that track really opens up the album to be cinematic. But that kind of falls apart in the middle of the album. But that's all I'm gonna say. But overall, I enjoyed the track. It's okay. I just felt like he kind of sounded too much like Kanye over that type of beat.
That's interesting. I didn't hear it, but if anything, to that comment, I would say it's not that Pusha T sounds like Kanye, but Kanye sounds like Pusha T. Shots.
Maybe.
Hey man, we've heard all these reports about Kanye flying people out to help him write albums. So,
shit.
No.
Pretty sure Pusha T wrote a couple tracks, couple verses, couple bars on that new album.
Right. And not to mention, like, Sahai the Prince, but that's a whole different discussion. We talking about.
See, Sahai been writing for him, but yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, all I gotta say about the track is, I like the track. I like the flow. I like the lyrics. Some standout lyrics. Everyone get a bird like I'm Oprah. I laughed at that line.
Yeah.
One stop like a Walmart, and then we clicking like Golden State. I thought those were some interesting bars that made me either laugh or just was like, when I was listening to it, just like, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Nah, the next track though, the games we play, bro, that song is hard, man.
Facts.
It really it makes him, the instrumentation really makes him feel like he's in the middle of the desert with a goddamn cloak and he's slinging dope, bro. Like, he sound tough and menacing on the track, and I feel like the instrumentation really aids that. And that's why the instrumentation is even really helps.
Facts.
That's when it does it well, when it carries the cinematic, like this, cinematic theme of the album that it had.
I also like this beat. I like this beat a lot. I like the little string that he had. That it reminded me of a zither. I don't know if you know that. I'm not saying it is a zither, but it reminded me of that. That's okay. Chinese. That's like a Chinese stringed instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it's kind of like a banjo, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say it's a banjo. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, of course.
Anything, but
how do you feel about like what he's saying?
I mean, I like the lyrics. Like, I just thought it was cool. Like, I didn't really.
Of course. Yeah. How do you feel about the lyrics? From the first track too. Like, how do you feel about them? Do you feel like how do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel about it?
What do you mean by that? Like,
do you like them? Do you think that they carry a theme? Do you like the theme that they carry?
Shit, I don't even remember what kind of theme he was kind of carrying throughout.
This track, he's just saying like he's just saying like how he has a lot of power and he has a lot of clout, and like what if you say my name, like you'll be scared, pretty much.
See, that's the thing, is that, like, to me, this is not really a shot, but like, to me, like that's what Pusha T raps about. He raps about drugs. He raps about, like,
he's similar to Rick Ross. He's similar to Rose.
Right, exactly.
They play a character. I'm not saying that they're facades, but I'm just saying like they do like play a character.
Right. So So like, even though even though that there may be a theme to me, it just comes off to me when I hear it. It's just him rapping. So I'm looking for like punchlines, looking for like, you know, bars and
true.
I don't view this project as like as a cinematic experience, like how I would view like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, or how I would view, like To Pimp a Butterfly. Or you know, The Incredible True Story. You know, those are all like albums where I view them as like cinematic experiences, not just an album. Whereas this came off to me as just him rapping. He's talking about you know, like straight, like, you know, different gangster shit and stuff like that. And so yeah, I like the rapping. So.
Of course. He just another side note. Jay-Z has writing credits on this song, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, keep that in the back of your head. He has writing credits on that track.
I wonder how that studio session went, because aren't Jay-Z and Kanye kind of beefing?
First, Kanye didn't have to be there.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he produced every single beat.
True. It don't matter. A text message could have sufficed.
Yeah, but you don't help somebody write a song over text.
I know, but you don't know. We don't
know. But like, I'm just saying, like, you know, like.
Hell yeah, of course. We're moving on to the next track. My favorite track of the album, Hard Piano.
Oh, that's your favorite track? Interesting.
That's definitely my favorite track. Bro, have you heard this track, bro? Oh my lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I was surprised. Ross came with a good feature. Ross came with a really good feature.
Don't disrespect him like that, bro. don't say nothing that crazy. You're saying crazy stuff, bro.
Hey man, I say crazy stuff all the time, and you say crazy stuff all the time.
I do. You're right. I can't lie to you. You're right. Oh god, like Kendrick is the best artist of all time. But anyway, bro, this song is hard, bro. This song is hard. Like this is like two kingpins talking about their kingpin behavior.
Facts. And the beat was hard.
It's hard. That shit hard, man.
Like, so far, like between these first three tracks, I've liked all the beats. I thought all the beats were mad hard.
The beat I like the least is the first one, but I do like the last two.
The beat I like the least, I would say, is track 4, and then
yes, I have gripes with track 4, but we'll get to that. And the
beat switch up in track 5, and we'll get to both of those.
He said, I can blow $1 million into dust. Lord knows how many bottles I've done bust.
Facts.
That's a reference to Lord Knows, bro.
I know.
That Drake song. That's actually ridiculous.
And then another quotable from Ross. My homie amputee, but gon' stand for something. Oh shit. Oh, Ross. Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
And then
they spaz, bro.
Facts.
Again, with the beat being cinematic and sounding like they're really slinging it. They're really the top of the world.
Right.
That's really what it really sounds like. Like,
yes.
No, like if you walk into a room in a video game and this music comes on, you know, like it's about to be a boss fight.
Right. Right.
That's a good way to really, you know.
Yeah, like all the beats were very textured and you know, all that stuff.
This kind of felt like 444 production.
I feel like 444, like I feel like these beats are very aggressive, whereas 444 was.
Of course, no, but I'm saying in terms of like I'm feeling in terms like how it's not really a lot going on, but there's like a sample, you know, and then there's a melody and then there's drums. You know what I mean in terms of that.
I'm not gonna say I agree with you, but I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, you can probably see what I'm saying, but I think that's all we gotta say about that track too.
Right. I just want to point out one Pusha T line is that stood out for me is I'm too rare amongst all this pink hair. That was a shot to all these little rappers.
Yeah.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
All these people doing crazy stuff with their hair and all these lils.
Yeah.
You know. So Pusha T showing on this track that like, you know, that he's really a king, you know, and he's really up here with the legends, you know. That's why when Rick Ross came in, it was just way too fitting.
And we gotta actually point out that flow where he says, "Your bust down is bust down and don't bash the metal. Lovers love it when you sit there right out the the kettle black." That was hard.
That was hard.
That was really hard. But man, like also we gotta point out, bro, Pusha T's delivery is one of the best out there.
Definitely. And it's crazy like how his tracks stand alone with very minimal, like you don't hear too many ad libs.
There's no ad libs, yeah.
You don't hear any too much background noise. It allows the listener to really focus in on like what he's saying.
It's kind of like how Lil Wayne is.
Right. Though, but even then, Lil Wayne stands on his auto-tune. At least newer Lil Wayne stands on his auto-tune.
Yeah.
So that's
okay. Yeah.
So, to me, it reminds me very much of someone you don't like, Rock Marciano.
It's not like I don't like him. He's kind of boring to me, but yeah, I agree.
So, but like Pusha T figures out a way to make it like that's digestible for you, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, I also listen to artists that are not digestible, like Mick Jenkins, or hard to digest. He is hard to digest. You can't say it. You can't say it.
Shout out to Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins is a GOAT. But on to the next track. Come back.
Yeah. This track really just messed up the whole album for me. Can't lie to you. The album was so cinematic and it felt so triumphant and like felt like he was on top of the world until this track. That dirty 808 clipping going up and down. That was so great. I did not like that at all. It felt rushed. This whole that really just felt rushed.
I'm not gonna
he just threw a sample and then he put an 808 in there.
I'm not gonna say it felt rushed, but for me this track felt forgettable. Like this track felt like some background noise. Like it didn't it didn't stand out to me.
I don't agree with that. Like the word, like the lyrics are really hard on this track.
I mean, I'm not saying that the lyrics aren't hard. I think Pusha T killed this whole entire album lyrically, but like I don't know.
It's the instrumentation. It's the instrumentation that holds it back, honestly.
For some reason, I don't know, but for some reason, just for me, like this, like when I was listening to this track, I just couldn't focus on the track. I was just like, yo, this chunk was almost like I don't know. It just wasn't. I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So okay. Anything else you want to say?
About Comeback Baby, this is probably my least favorite track on the album, and I don't like this track at all. Like, I don't like it.
How would you compare?
I like the lyrics.
How would you compare it to other Pusha T tracks?
Like the album or like
in general?
It's not one of the good ones, I'll tell you that.
Okay. All right. Next one. The next track. Santeria. I like this track. I like this track a lot.
Santeria? Yeah, I like Santeria too.
I really like the mixing on this track. Shout out to Kanye.
Mike Dean.
Oh, Mike Dean did this track?
Mike Dean does all the good music. Mixtape.
Shout out.
And I'm looking at the credits too, so yeah.
Okay, good. Make sure at least you have that up. But shout out to
this track. He did the keyboards on this track, and he did the mixing.
Because I listened to this track in headphones and pretty good headphones too. So,
yeah.
You can hear it on the left, like on part of the beat is actually like only like present in the left ear and stuff like that. So like there's definitely different elements that like go ping pong on the beat, and also like some elements that you can only hear on one ear that like if you're playing speakers, you know, you're gonna hear it, or you might not hear it at all depending on like, you know, how your speakers
is leveled. Yeah.
Right. So
but I do love the production on this album though. I mean on this track, as well as the album, because like this sounds, it doesn't sound like he's on top of the world, but it still sounds like he's in the cut slanging.
Right.
Like that's he in the cut, bro. Like that's the cut anthem.
Right. I really like the Spanish vibe that he had when he had the person who was singing the hook in Spanish.
La mañana, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Santos Esperania or something. Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I see you out here. You know, you're in Florida, but you know, you out there with the Spanish people,
With the Cubans, yeah.
Cubans there. You know, I see you getting our most
Of course.
The one thing I did not like about this beat though was the end of the track. This beat had like 2 switch ups. The beat started off really well. I liked it, and then it went on to like a nice little, when it was just like a bass line. I was just like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then it switched again, and when it switched for the second time, I did not like it. I felt like it kind of killed the vibe that this track had going, and it was kind of like it had a different energy to the beat. It sounded different than like the kind of energy that he was going with the previous songs on the album. So to me, it sounded very much out of place.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
I don't know. I agree. I agree. But it felt really dark and haunting at the end.
a little bit, but like
when he was like, what did he say? He said something about leaving in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, that's about yeah.
Yeah, really, I don't know. To me, the second beat switch up really sounded out of place, and it just didn't sound like it fit with the other beats on the album. And the thing about it is that since it's only a 7-track album, like, you don't have to worry about sounding samey on your beats, because like the album goes so quickly. Yeah. So it's not like, so he didn't have to, so like I don't think he should have had to worry about varying his beats up drastically. Versus like, because it's such a short project. So I don't think he needed that second beat switch up. I think he should have kept the beat just with how it was in the beginning, and that little bit.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
On to track 6.
Yeah, we don't. Hell yeah. Okay. Whew, this track, what will Meek do? This track is great. The beat, this is one of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I mean, it's not bad. It's way better than Comeback Baby or whatever that track was called.
Right. I like the track. I don't know about the title. I felt like, because Pusha T called Meek the devil on his angel. So the devil on his shoulder. I said devil on his angel. The devil on his shoulder. So I was come on, man. Meek's trying to do better.
Yeah. I think he was just alluding to like him, like his game, the way they moves in terms of gun releases and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, but
Little fingers at the ghost screaming Machiavelli.
Right.
Hail Mary, the scale fit. That the whole song hard.
Facts.
But let's talk about Kanye's verse.
You're not gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Before that, gotta shout out to that Pusha T line. Top 5 and all of them die line.
I don't get it.
It's a reference to a Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
Making the band skit with Dave Chappelle, and then he had
with the Diddy thing.
Yeah, and he had Dylon choke out Wyclef.
Oh.
That was a classic Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I mean, I am young, so.
Yeah. I understand. So, like, but yeah, when I heard that line, I was just like, oh, that's a dope ass line.
That is funny, yeah.
But yeah, Kanye.
Now, what the verse he had? He had good lines. I mean, it's Pusha T.
Facts.
But Kanye West came on with the whoop scoop whoop came in with the suffer. Like, he knew what he was doing. He made sure that he referenced, like, because Pusha T was like, yeah, how do you respond? And then he said that. Right. Just I guess us to just dismiss the haters pretty much, saying that when they wanted to talk trash, he released 50 or so.
Right.
And then but I like his flow on this. I like Kanye's flow on this.
I like his flow too, but
MI2 Club Plus for Plus card everything you say cause I need to pay. That flow is hard, bro. You see, he made on a touch. He cannot relate. His highway went too long. Yeah, that's a nice.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing about it, is that those lines conflict me. Everything Ye say causes a new debate, and like he's the way he's saying it is like he's kind of saying it like, you know, trying to mock people, saying that like, yeah, you know, everything you out of touch, blah blah blah. But
that is what they say.
Right, and that's the thing, is that I'm conflicted with this line, because I generally feel like that, like
that he is out of touch.
Yes, that he is out of touch, and that he is
with black issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's saying his hallway is too long, his bitch is too bad. That is, do you think that contributes to him being out of touch?
Nah. But like I'm out of touch with all the.
So you could be rich and be out of touch and still be in touch.
But like all the crazy stuff that he's saying that he's doing, and then you gotta realize is that like Kanye had to take a step back from the culture and from what everything was going when he was going through his mental health breakthrough, as he likes to call it. He had to take a step back from the world and like distance himself. And now that he's coming back with like full force, almost like I feel like he's saying stuff to make up for the time he missed, and not really saying what he needs to be saying.
Yeah, like, I know what you mean. I know exactly. Like to kind of like to catch up.
Right. Just
like he's lagging.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I do believe he's out of touch, and it's funny that he's saying, yo, you see, he's like mocking the fact that people are calling him out of touch when like I really think he is. So, you know, those lyrics are kind of interesting. I
like what he said here about him saying, if you ain't driving while black, do they stop you? Well, MAGA hats let me slide it like a drive-through. So he's saying that just because he still got the MAGA hat, they're still gonna treat him the same way. That's pretty much what he's saying. How do you feel about that one?
That was an interesting line. How I feel about it, it's very true. Like, you know, just it doesn't.
Of course.
It doesn't matter where you actually stand. It matters where you stand, but to them it doesn't matter where you stand.
At the end of the day, if you got that brown skin, black skin, bro,
right,
you're a super predator.
Right, you're a super prey, and they're the predator.
True.
So,
well, in there as we're the predator, apparently.
Facts. But see, that's the thing though, is that like Kanye saying these lines leave me conflicted, because like
his actions so different.
Exactly. So like, you know, Kanye, what are you? Are you the person saying lines like these and like how you used to rap about like anti-racism policies like you did in the past? Or are you the person championing Trump? Who are you?
Of course. Yes.
You know,
well, definitely.
So, like I said, you know, we gotta wait till Kanye's album to really see the truth, I guess.
I feel like he was just trolling, honestly. He was just saying anything, and it got out of control, and he had to get Charlemagne to damage control that shit.
Right, but that's the problem. Like, you can't just be saying anything.
Because you as what's that kid's Van? As Van said, you're too responsible.
Right.
Like you have your voice too big, bro, to be saying stuff like slavery is a choice without any context.
Right.
It's because then that's how you get, like, you influence people like that. Like Kanye has way too much clout and influence to just be saying stuff like that. And that's dangerous ideologies to be putting out there.
Right. And even if Kanye even if Kanye didn't have any clout or influence, that's still not something you should be saying. Like that's a dangerous ideology that, like, you know, that people really believe that.
Yeah.
Like, if you just keep treating that as a joke, there are actual serious repercussions from it. So like,
yeah, that's how you start. That's how you start, like, cults and shit like that.
Facts.
Then you start people like spreading out like that. I don't know. Kanye has a bigger influence than you probably think he do.
Right.
Like I literally, like, when he said that, when he was like championing Trump and saying all that shit, like, I went in the comments of like academics used to be posting that shit. I went in the comments, bro. People were dead ass on his side talking about something. he's right. You have to think for yourself. Donald Trump really, it's not even what Donald Trump did or didn't do. It's what he stands for. He literally does not care about black people.
Right.
It does not matter. He does not care about Kanye West just because he only cares about Kanye West a little bit just because he's standing with him and he's big and he has money. That's that rich nigga racism that he talked about on New Slaves.
Facts. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like right now it's hard for me to trust, like, you know, what Kanye is actually saying just because he switches up too often. Like, you know. Yeah. You know what?
And it's fine, but like it gets too much at a certain point.
Right. Well, enough about Kanye. You know, this is Pusha T.
Yeah. That ass, yeah. This is a good discussion to have, though. I'm glad it sparked that discussion.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Kanye's definitely had a heavy influence on this album since he produced every track. So
yeah, exactly. He has a heavy influence on music today, literally. He's actually a legend. He's a legend, but I'm sad to see what his antics. Like, he shouldn't be doing what these little pumps are doing. Like, he's literally going to that type of shit.
Right.
Shock value. He's relying on shock value when he doesn't need to rely on shock value.
Like if J. Cole can still go platinum with no features, Kanye can go platinum with no features. Kanye could go quadruple platinum with no features, and like
Kanye could literally drop an album right now, and he'll go platinum. It does not matter.
It doesn't matter. So like Kanye should definitely be above this and using his platform to at least to
combat that type of ideology.
Right, and even if you're not gonna combat that type of ideology, even if you're gonna say, "Oh, I just want to stay out of it," whatever.
That's fine.
At least that's fine. Just don't use Just use your platform then to advance your own career, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah. You know, if you don't want to if you don't want to help the culture, cool. But don't turn around and bite the hand that fed you. That put.
Of course. Yes. When he was making beats for everybody.
Right.
Being everybody's little, dog. But he definitely worked his way up, though.
But that's a whole nother discussion in itself, you know.
But love the track. The track was very entertaining, especially Ye's verse.
Right.
Top level airtight flows and lyricism. But now we're gonna move on to the last track, the Heater, the Infrared track.
This was a great track to put at the end of the album. You know, niggas nowadays only listen to the first and last track.
Yes, that is true.
It's sad, but it's true.
Except us, because we care about the culture.
Right.
Am I right? But yeah.
I think shout out to Push for this track. This track was crazy, especially when I first heard it. I was just like, yo, Pusha out here just spitting, and he just kept spitting, and he just like Drake disrespected Pusha T, bro. That whole invoice stuff, stop it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk
about it. I don't really know about the whole situation. I don't really know what's going on, really. So I can't really talk too much about it, except what's in this track right here.
Well, we'll talk about what's in this track, and we'll talk about what's in Drake's track too, since we're on the subject. But
okay.
But yeah, with this track, like, you know, like how he was coming at Birdman, how he was coming at Wayne, how he was coming at
Quentin Miller. Well, not Quentin Miller, but he came at Drake, of course.
Yeah, it was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Whatchamacallit, yeah, you know, I just like this track. Like, it definitely sparked a lot of debate, and it actually made Drake like, you know, take a rap beef seriously. Like with like the Meek Mill's beef, low key, I feel like Drake just out moneyed Meek Mill's. Like, yes, he did have good tracks that he came back that he hit Meek Mill's with, like Charged Up and Back to Back, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like nobody even cared about Meek Mill's response tracks.
Yeah.
Because like once those tracks came out, people were like, oh shit, Drake won. Like, and they just drowned out anything Meek tried to do.
Yeah, it's really in that one. It was really a popularity contest, but now I feel like people would more be inclined to really say who won the fight.
Right.
Because they're really gonna be spitting, like real spitting.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like now, like Drake came out with an actual spitting track.
Yeah.
Like he was coming he came with bars the entire time. And like Pusha T came with bars his entire track too. So like you know, people like now this is gonna be like something for the culture. This is not even gonna be like, you know, like no popularity contest or like, you know, or anything like that. Because like Drake can't say Pusha don't got money, man. He's the head of good music. He the head of
you can't say that. Yeah, you can't say that.
What?
So what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? You don't write your own music? We all know that's not true.
We all know that's not true.
Maybe I'm pretty sure Pusha T has gotten verses before.
I mean, but Drake was really Kanye because like he was just like, son, like I got whatchamacallit, how you dissing me when like I'm a frequent collaborator with you guys, like, you know, like he has.
Yeah, that is wild. Where do you come from with all that?
Hey man, like, hey man,
where do you come from with all that? They literally made songs together. Yeah,
facts. Because apparently...
Didn't they make Mercy? Didn't they make Mercy together?
Drake's not on Mercy.
He's not on Mercy?
I don't think Drake's on Mercy.
Jumping on the floor. That's Big Sean.
Yeah.
But
no, Drake got writer credits for Father Stretch My Hands in 30 Hours.
Okay.
And also apparently Drake was seen helping Ye work on his new album too. So Drake is like, yo, what's going on here? So, hey man, I understand. I'd be mad too if I help Ye write help Ye write on 2 of his albums and and all of a sudden one of his boys come and diss me.
Nah, but it's really on that fuck Drake wave, honestly. Can't lie to you.
Oh yeah.
I gotta write with good music for this one.
Oh yeah.
Can't lie to you.
I think alright. So I
still fuck with Drake.
Oh yeah.
It's just competitive. It's just competitive hip hop spirit, honestly.
I think Drake had the better track.
Yeah.
This wise, I think Drake had a better track. I like Pusha T's track just as a track. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not all about Drake.
Right.
It's not not at all.
So but like,
and he just wrote that track too.
Yeah.
Like literally.
I can't wait to hear like the next Pusha T track in this or the or the next,
battle,
yeah, or the next Drake track. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But as for the track itself, like the flows were great. You know, the shots were nice to really wake up the listeners. Like, oh, okay, Push, you're really going there. Okay, you're really going there. And it was a nice like wake up track to end the album with, like, you know, like people know that they can't really mess with Push because Push not scared of nobody. He'll call out anybody and everybody.
Because he knows he could beat a lot of people. Right.
You know.
We don't know. Let's not talk about Joe.
I was about to say, where's the Joe Budden? You know, Push ready to put on his dancing shoes. You know.
Deadass. He deadass is.
So.
Bro, Joe would murk both of them. I can't lie to you.
I'm not gonna say Joe would murk.
No, Joe is crazy, bro. He's crazy on the mic, bro. Have you heard, bro? After this, go listen to "Making a Murderer" Part 1. I think it is the diss to Drake, and then come back and tell me about something I don't know about. Nah, Joe is crazy on the mic, bro.
Son, I don't know if he'll murder Push, bro.
He definitely would.
I don't know if.
Bro, you don't know. You're disrespecting Joe Budden, bro. Go listen to that after that.
Bro, I don't know if he'll murder Push, bro.
As a matter of fact, can you pause the recording?
I can, but I'm not gonna do that.
Damn, bro.
All right. So, let's get into our final thoughts on this album. You know,
overall, the album was solid. The momentum slowed down with that Comeback Baby or whatever that shit was called. Mm-hmm. But after that, the album really, you know, it kept the same Kingpin feeling. It kept it going. You know what I'm saying? It had good bars, good wordplay. Everything was pretty solid. The instrumentation was interesting. I didn't really feel it was like all that. Everybody was saying it was all that, but I didn't feel it really was all that. It was just good production, like good production. I give this album a 7 out of 10.
Only a 7?
It's too short for me. That's really what it is. If it had 10 tracks, it would be a 10 out of 10.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Because all the tracks are good. Even though Comeback Baby wasn't that good, but it was still good. Like, it was all right.
I don't think being short was to its detriment, because like I feel like, you know, when the album goes on, I can just loop it, and like, you know, so I'm not going to take away points for it being a short album. I also thought the album was pretty good. You know, unlike you, I really like the instrumentation. Like it didn't feel like, it felt like a new wave of Kanye. Like it felt
it's definitely better than Life of Pablo. I'll tell you that.
I like the instrumentation on Life of Pablo. I just didn't like how he applied himself on Life of Pablo. But that's a different subject altogether. But yeah, you know.
So what do you give it, like, out of 10?
I'd probably give it like an 8.
So like one above me, not bad.
Yeah. I wouldn't. The reason why I wouldn't give it a 9 or a 10 is because, like, you know, like I don't really like Comeback Baby, and
don't like that track either.
And what was my other slight against it? I don't know. I feel like Pusha T just kept it solid and consistent. And
yeah, and he stayed in his comfort zone. I say that
exactly. So he didn't really have anything that wowed me besides Infrared. Infrared did kind of shock and wow me when I.
No, that song Piano, the deep piano, what is it called? Hard Piano.
Oh yeah, Hard Piano. Hard Piano's a good track.
That one is really wowed.
I didn't feel like that track wowed me though. I felt like that was a really good track, but like I didn't feel like that track like wowed me. Pusha T doing something crazy right here.
Bro, he said your buzz down is buzzed down and don't match the middle. Lovers level where you settle at. I'm the pot calling the kettle black. Where's there's no brick pedals at? Between God and where the devil's at. Right. So double Dutch and double back. Then hopscotch to where the trouble's at. Exactly, yo. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. That song is hard, bro.
You wanna talk about those you wanna talk about those lyrics then? No, because the review is over. All right. Anything?
Thank you guys for listening. I'm straight. It's Willie.
And it's Visions, and we're out of here with another Paper Squad Reviews.
Peace
out.